we track it. Okay. Without further ado, now my favorite part of today's meeting is the speech by Raj, and the title is Dream, Plan, Achieve, the Formula for Professional Career Success. And I'm sorry, Raj, you had any more input on that speech? I probably didn't capture it.
Yeah, it is just
context.
for the goal setting. How do we do the goal setting process? That's what I want to talk
Okay,
about.
perfect. Thank you. And in the meantime, I know Dan is going to evaluate you, and then Keith is going to evaluate the evaluator.
But who's going to evaluate the evaluation?
So there's two prizes going on.
It's like evaluation inception.
Good luck.
Thank you. How many of your individual contributors in your current role are all secretly dreaming about becoming people's manager? Please raise your hand. Okay.
Not anymore.
Probably you are thinking or dreaming about it. You got some hesitation to raise your hand, and you are not sure how to do that. So today I'm going to spend some time about goal setting in our professional career goals. So there could be some financial goals, your social goals, or your physical goals. That's all about other things, but as a solution speakers in a professional environment over here, I would like to spend some time about professional career goals. So I'm going to give you some 5 steps. How do you do that? First of all, why we have to do that? Okay? We are all in the middle of our career. This is a kind of a lunchtime for all of us, but every one of you are here. Why you are here? Because you choose to make some incremental improvement in your career by improving some specific skill set, right, which is public speaking. If you don't want to spend some time on improving that public speaking, you would have not even made a choice to pay your membership fee, or you would have not even come over here. Sachin is here. He is here on a short-term basis. Still, he has taken some time over here. And Buddy, I heard like you are busy with the FAT. You are here. It's all because one reason we want to make some improvement. But that's just one skill set, which is public speaking. But I am talking about a bigger thing, which is career goal. So last week I read about one of the key things in a CNBC article about a career change. One of the lady, she worked as a middle school teacher, and just after the COVID, she quit her job and moved on to a Costco as a new employee over there. And within 2 years, she made 51% increase in her salary. Not just the salary part of it, just beyond the salary, it was kind of a fulfilling job for her. It's a completely dramatical change. And I'm not giving an example of how Elon Musk has achieved or Steve Jobs has achieved. These are all about regular people who has achieved. So these are all kind of a way we want to do, because that 51% does not come overnight, right? So to achieve those career goals, typically in any company, we are all the company, your HR or your manager talks about and they give you, okay, this is your annual goal, and you go ahead and enter into your system and you start working on it. But sometimes it might not be that much attractive. Their intention is good, so they want your goal to be aligned with a kind of a company goal, and you are thinking, okay, if I do that, what I'm going to get it? I'm going to get a slight increase in your salary. So that's the catch part of it. But all other things maybe not that much attractive for you. But that's where we have to talk about our personal career goal in a professional environment. Okay, so I'm going to give you some specific tips how we can go about it. The first one is dreaming. Okay. Second one is setting the goal. Third one is working towards your goal. And fourth one is taking support from others. And fifth one is tracking the progress. So now let me deep dive into number 5. The first one is dreaming. The dreaming is the first and the foremost important thing. Just you don't pick up some random goals, and rather you dream about it. The dream has to be really, really big in your career, because you are in the middle of the career from now on up to your retirement. That is your professional timeline, right? Within that timeline, what do you achieve? That is what is going to really matter for you, right? So if you just try to sit in front of a laptop and try to write down some goals, it might not work, and rather people try to Google it out or go to YouTube and search for it. That does not work for you. All that dream is in your own brain. It is for you, right? So my suggestion is that you take a vacation, one day or a couple of days or a week vacation. Go to some exotic beaches like Southern California, go to Pacific Northwest. Don't take your kids, spouse, your pets. Just go by yourself and just take a walk and talk to yourself and find out what you want in your life. Okay? And sometimes that works, really, really it works. It is, and once you have the dream, maybe it's some kind of a vague dream, but that dream has to be really, really very challenging for you. You need to, by the time you think about that goal, you will have some fear. Is it realistic for me? Is it real, even worth for me? But once you have the dream, big picture of that goal, then set down the second step, which is setting your goal. Just note it down and phrase that goal into a good one, so that you can just focus on that specific goal. And again, if that goal is kind of a secret, and if it is only in your mind, you are going to forget it about it. How many of you use the forgot password? Yes, we set the password, we forget about it very quickly, right? So it is better we note it down and put a poster in your home office or in your bedroom, wherever of your choice, if your spouse allows you to post it, right? And then you work towards the goals. When you work towards the goal, sometimes it is kind of the challenge. People can very quickly, it is a realistic thing, and if the goal is really highly challenging, then you will have that fear. But work towards that goal, and setting the goal is easy. It is like every January, people join the gym. By March, what happens to you all? People just stay on the sofa and just lift their remote. They don't go to the gym. But if you want to be consistent, the biggest challenge is implementing the goal. And the next one is the tracking the progress. Number 1 is tracking. So just report all your goals in a periodical way. Report it in a kind of a spreadsheet, and then it can help you where you are. Okay. The last one is taking support from others. Just like your organization, for your personal goals, you need to take a support from others. If you are not taking support from your spouse or others, if you are just keeping it in your own mind, you might not be able to achieve it. Rather, take a support from others. A successful person is not the one who never fails. It is the one who never quit the goal. So I wish you all a very good goal setting, and see you next year in a different role. Thank you.
Thank you, Raj.